what we have been doing the last few years. And in the last few years, we have had like 500,000 people moving to the state sector, to the private sector, and convert it. And that, in the life of a country like ours, 11 million people, is meaningful. They have to be trained to do other economic activities. You have to produce the legal framework for them to operate. And nowadays, it's not as limited as in the equation. We have not only the private sector, but we have cooperative. Now, we have what we call second degree cooperative, which is a cooperative association among themselves. Now, with what I explained in Mariel, several of those regulations are changing. And right now, you don't find any Cuban private company that has a lot of resources or the economic capacity to operate abroad. That's probably a dream. That's probably a question for 5 years ahead or 10 years ahead, but it's not for the moment. At the same time, we have a new role not only for Cubans, but for Cuban Americans. Our Cubans living in somewhere else. On many of those companies, we find often a Cuban citizen, or a second generation or a third generation Cuban, who is the vice president of the company, or who is the legal advisor, who is the consultant, who is the ambassador. I mean, the first guys to arrive to open up the country for their proposal. The point is, we have several changes. We have a new scenario. If you compare Cuba today, 2017, to the Cuba I left when I came 4 years ago, it's different. Every time I get there, I have to ask my children, where do we have the newest restaurant or the newest service, private service on this, on that? The state has said we will get rid of these sectors. For instance, every project in the building construction business below $2 billion goes to private hands and cooperative. The state is not involved. The state is dealing with the largest businesses, like mining. You can imagine individual private people doing mining. Well, in Cuba, we don't have those secret mines. Those are large businesses, when you need large companies and large investment from abroad. And again, if you invite me again, and you suffer me a lot, when I come in a year, if I'm still the ambassador here, you will see how many changes we are introducing before what we have done in the last few years.